there, good evening or good morning if you're me and like to take naps till it's 8:30 at night. My name is Psychaotic, and we've got an awesome match for you this evening. It is Ethereal versus Overkill. On the cams is a Newton Dad, and y'all are not going to believe who I've got in the booth with me, because I had to do a double take too when I saw his name. It's an OG, we haven't seen him in a while on stream, but hello Caption, how are you?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. You know, my first cast of the season is going to be started off with a really good game, so I don't know. I can't ask for anything better. I don't think so.
Yeah, most certainly not. This is going to be a really good one. I actually casted the Ethereal versus Overkill game last cycle, and if I remember correctly, and I'm not just pulling facts out of thin air, it went to round 3, and it was real close. So we'll see how it goes down here, as looks like Ethereal's roster this evening is going to be Single Shot, C. Jason, JDG is here, and KFC. So they're running JDG in place of Jiggy this evening. And I think this is the starting roster for Overkill. Vaughn, who was formerly an Ethereal member, fun note, Robbins, Anubis, and Knife Rich. So we are definitely in for a good game. It looks like we're going to have the ready-ups coming in pretty quickly, as Ethereal is ready to go, and we're just waiting on Overkill.
It looks
there
like
we go.
The wait is over.
Awesome. So, who do you think has Joust?
I'm gonna go with my boys Ethereal. I gotta go with it.
Alright,
I believe in them.
I
believe in them.
I'll take Overkill then. And, oh, look at that! Overkill getting the first touch, but Ethereal getting the stun and the steal. Not for long, though, as that is slapped through the midfield all the way up into the Ethereal zone. That stack is so quick to get together. Robbins, quick cut over to Knife Rich. He's gonna drive in. One more cut, looking for Vaughn. Doesn't quite connect the first time, but, oh no, it will go through C. Jason's hands the second time. Doesn't matter how it happens. Points are points, and that will certainly be 2 of them.
Yeah, points are points. I'm sure that's the exact comm that just came through on Overkill side as well. I can't guarantee that, but unfortunately there for C. Jason had his hand on it, but the game is going against him there. But it is going to be Ethereal going off on the offensive joust. C. Jason just going to send that one over to KFC, and just nice cross pass there back to Single Shot. Just setting up, taking it slow as another cross pass. So now almost looking at an opportunity, but it's going to be a stun by Robbins there. Great defense for Overkill, as now they look to get on the attack.
Yep, Anubis taking this one nice and slow, waiting for Overkill to have a second to set up. Very smart. This is the slow, disciplined play that we're used to seeing from Overkill, as Knife Rich sends that one across over to Robbins. KFC and JDG lurking there, and they will get the steal. JDG sending this one through. The Ethereal stack is together. They're going to bounce off of one of the gold blocks and recover the disc into the hands of C. Jason. C. Jason, under pressure, gets the pass off to JDG, up to Single Shot. He's forced to retreat a little bit, but does find the down low option to KFC underneath the Pac-Man. And KFC is going to slow this one down, sending it right on back to Single Shot on the back line. Now up to C. Jason. Under a little bit of pressure from Robin, so he's just going to play it safe, sending it back across to Single. And a Single right on back to C. Jason. They're just playing monkey in the middle right now with Robbins. Big cross coming across from KFC. Back to Single. Single up high, looking for JDG. And JDG, oh my, maybe missed the dunk the first time, but it doesn't matter, because he will have it the second time.
Yeah, and that was really great control play coming out for Ethereal. They really just fought for the point there. I mean, they really tried to get the defense to be dragged out of the defensive zone and just waited for JDG to get open on that backboard. Great job.
Yeah, for sure. Excellent work there, and excellent patience, just playing monkey in the middle there with Robbins for a little bit before they opened up that lane to get into the bubble. Just great work. But now we're seeing some great work from Overkill, as they are on their offensive joust and still have possession. As Knife Rich is going to crawl this one across on the ceiling, finding a big cross to Robbins, also up on the ceiling. Robbins is going to send this one back to Anubis. Quick pass back up to Knife. Knife back to Robbins. They're just outside the bubble now. And a little bit of a numbers advantage. Good cut there. Knife Rich putting this one away for another 2.
It was a great job there. Overkill really recognizing the advantage they had. I don't know if they had them stunned, but there was a stack that was held back and looked a little bit further back than Bowtie. So it was a really good job finding that one more pass to get them into that cut and deserving of that goal there. It's going to be 4-2 now for Overkill.
Yeah, really good work there. C. Jason sends this one across to Single Shot, and Single Shot under pressure. That pass will be no good and intercepted by Anubis. And now Anubis is buying Overkill some time to get up the arena, and he's under pressure here, forced to walk this one back just a bit, but does find Knife Rich across on the floor. Knife Rich also backing up under that pressure from KFC. Nice, easy pass over to Anubis. Anubis back to Knife Rich. They're taking a page out of the Ethereal book. And Anubis now driving forward. A little bit of time, a little bit of space. Vaughn looking on the post. One more cut up high to Robbins, but Robbins being so patient, walking this one out, stopping at shoulder, and they're just going to send it right on back. They didn't like it.
Yeah, it's great job by them. They're really being patient, looking for their shots. As right now, that shot going to be coming in from Robbins. A great job by Vaughn to get all of the defenders distracted on him and getting that cut pass for a nice dunk.
Yeah, and I feel like that pass from Robbins to Anubis on Bowtie right there is what sets Master Tier play apart from Diamond. Is, you know, you're in the bubble, you want to drive, you see that goal, you are so close, but having the discipline and the control to recognize you don't have that numbers advantage, but you've got that open man who can create a numbers advantage potentially by backing it out. That's the difference right there, and that's what we've come to expect from both of these teams, and it's really beautiful to watch. But now it is Overkill under some pressure on their own side of the arena, looking to find a way to get out of it. Anubis with it now at the nest, under pressure from JDG, will not find the pass across, at least not at first, but it will find Knife on the bounce. Anubis taking this one down low, under pressure again, finds Knife Rich. Ooh, maybe not, as that does bounce away from him, over into the hands of KFC. That's a turnover to JDG, and JDG wasting no time with that one-on-one. Great conversion for some points there.
Yeah, and that's the scary part. They were doing a very good job passing in their own end, but the one scary thing, you miss that one pass, you pretty much give a complete advantage over to the other team, and that was Ethereal doing a good job taking advantage of that. They placed JDG again very deep on in their zone, waited for the mistake. The mistake happened, one pass, and that's 2 points going to the side of Ethereal. Great job.
Yeah, for sure. And we are just over halfway through this first round, and Overkill's barely holding on to this 2-point lead here. I mean, we're 5 minutes in, and there's only 5 goals total on the board. That's crazy. But Anubis up high, looking for Robbins. He's got a little time and space to work with, driving down, but no, he'll find the hands of C. Jason instead. A big save there, and a big block by JDG to get this clear through.
Yeah, unfortunately just hitting the middle diamond there, but a single shot going to be able to recover it. Trying to get that over to KFC, but the hands just miss. It's going to be KFC wide open 3-pointer. He's not going to miss that, and that's going to put Ethereal up by 1 point, so now 7-6.
Speaking of KFC, is T-Led in chat this evening? Because it's not an Ethereal game without T-Led in chat. There she is. Awesome. All right, cool. So, now Ethereal up by 1, just under 4 minutes to go in this round. It's going to put Overkill on the offensive, but of course, I mean, still plenty of time left to go in this game. No need to panic quite yet. As Vaughn has this one, sending it up high to Robbins in the ceiling area. He's under some intense pressure from JDG, juking around, looking for that option, and does find Vaughn on the cross Pac-Man. Vaughn driving in now. Oh my goodness. Gets through KFC and puts it off the noggin of C. Jason. But, you know, as we said earlier, points are points.
I couldn't tell if C. Jason got his hand on that or if he just didn't input the grab button. I couldn't really tell, but it definitely did hit his head, and that's going to be 2 more points going over to Overkill. Unfortunate once again for Ethereal, but the lead's going to keep on changing here. We're going to be playing a little bit of that back and forth, but unless... As we just seen, Anubis got a great steal off that offense, so an instant advantage going over for Overkill. One more pass. That's going to be Anubis putting up by 2 goals, and the flex coming out from Anubis as well.
Yeah, oh my, it really looked like C. Jason had that read. He had his eye on that cut coming in from Anubis, but I think JDG might have kidnapped him as he came out of goal. But, you know what? It happens. So, just under 3 minutes to go, and it is a 3-point lead for Overkill. Still plenty of time to get this done, as KFC has this in the trap area now for the side of Ethereal. KFC sending this one way across, over to single shot up high, looking for JDG. It will connect. And JDG being real patient here on the ceiling, sending it back to KFC on that back line. They're going to draw Robbins way out of bubble, and it pays off for him. Robbins getting a beautiful interception there and sending this one down to the Ethereal end. The Overkill stack will overshoot it, so KFC can get there first to get the tap back through mid, but where Vaughn is waiting for Overkill, he's sending this one right back up into the hands of Anubis, and here comes an opportunity for Overkill.
Yeah, and it's going to be Overkill playing very patiently once again. They do have the a little bit of time to play with on their side. They're not quite out of the deep end yet, but it's going to be Yon now looking to get that one up. He's going to have the pass to Robbins. Robbins just going to reset this over to Anubis, looking to find some sort of advantage here as they Just look at a barely open goal, and it's just going to go a little bit wide there, but it's going to be recovered once again by Overkill. It's going to be Knifrich getting that back over to Anubis, and just, again, playing this back line game, trying to draw that defender out, and it could go to work right now as the goalie. He was stuck playing halfway between the player and the goal, and that's going to be Robbins finding the goal for the 5-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, that is always a scary situation to be in as a goalie, where you're looking at 2 cut options and you don't know where it's coming from, and by the time it's there, like, it's too late. If he's 6 meters out, Robin's gonna unload an 18 at you. It's over. But this game is not over, because there is just over a minute left, and it is only a 2-score game, assuming one of them is a 3. But we shall see, as this is gonna be picked off by Overkill and sent through the left side tunnel. The Ethereal stack is together if they can coordinate themselves, but that's gonna get all the way into the bubble, into the hands of Robbins, juking in, looking for the goal, and he's gonna find the dunk, and that right there, I think, is the ice.
Yeah, my brain can't math right now, but I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. 7-point lead, just gonna be a couple possessions realistically left, so if anything, we're gonna have to see Ethereal maybe go really quick off this goal, but it might be a little too late. However, they are gonna try, because again, we want to bring that momentum into the next round.
Oh no, and that is not how you find that momentum. They had the cut, they had the one-on-one, but somehow Overkill managing to get the stun. It's not over yet for Ethereal, as KFC is fighting for his life there against Robbins, but it will be picked away and sent away over to Knifrich. Knifrich, oh, the interception coming through from a single shot, and he's gonna pocket that 3. Beautiful work there, and though that is too little too late for this round, that is exactly what they needed in terms of momentum to take with them into round 2 if they want to turn this into a 3-round game.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's definitely going to be a 50-50 on who can possibly come through with this next round. That was a really close game, but a very good job by Overkill to play slow.
Yeah, really cannot say enough about the pace and the patience and the discipline that Overkill is playing with right now. I mean, there is like no clear and boost going on from either side right now, and that this is like the passing and control game is always the prettiest to watch, in my opinion, and it's one of the most difficult, forms of the game to execute, especially when Ethereal is running that offensive stack on you under pressure with each of your passes, and Overkill is not caving to that pressure. They are finding those pass options, they are getting through the stacks, they are pushing their way all the way into bubble, and you know what? They even have the patience to say, hey, we don't have the numbers advantage, let's back it out and do it again. It's crazy. How many resets have we seen from Overkill where we've been like, yeah, they could totally drive this into the goal right here, right now, but they've decided, no, unless it's perfect, we're not doing it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just going to say. There's so many moments where even a pass makes sense, but it might not be the best opportunity, I suppose. Like, it's not the best thing to do in that moment. And they're passing those chances up for an extra pass that's almost leading into a guaranteed goal. So that's something to watch Overkill really do this round. This is what they're doing super well right now.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very well. And, yeah, and speaking of Overkill, they're going to get that first touch off the joust as well, bouncing off the back wall into the hands of Knifrich. This could be some quick points, but nope, not for Overkill. They're going to back this one out, just like we were talking about. Anubis on the bow tie, up high to Robbins on the ceiling. Robbins finding Vaughn, and oh no, not quite able to connect with the goal, so it will be cleared away by JDG is here.
Yeah, and JDG able to get a good bounce off the wall there, and KFC just missing the recovery, so he has a little bit of a fight with Robbins, but it's going to be C. Jason now getting that one back over to JDG, but the quick boost coming from Overkill, and it's going to be Robbins there to clear that one out, and all the way down the field it goes. That stack from Overkill, but a good stack from Ethereal. Going to be able to beat them out, so now it's Ethereal looking to go on attack.
Oh, not if that stack from Overkill has anything to say about it, though, because Anubis does come away with this disc, trying desperately to get away from that Ethereal stack, but isn't able to do it, so they're going to get this one cleared through. It'll be a stack race into the hands of Anubis. They're going to get home first. So now Anubis going to slow this one down under a little bit of pressure, passes it across to Vaughn on the floor. He's under pressure from KFC, so he'll send it back even further to Knifrich, and Knifrich looking to get rid of this under pressure from KFC, does not find the opening lane out to the midfield, so it's intercepted by Ethereal. KFC now driving in. Oh no, gets stunned out on the pump fake, and that's right back into the hands of Robbins and cleared through.
Yeah, a great clear there coming out for Overkill. As now just looking for that stack to come through, and it's going to be a little bit of a fight. See, Jason, though, going to be coming out on top. He's getting a nice clear out. Just the unfortunate bounce going to midfield. It's going to be Vaughn taking possession of it for Overkill. Another clear trying to get down to his teammates. But again, great boosting coming out from both teams right now. They're doing a great job recovering it on their own end. A single shot. Going to go for the half court. I don't know if it was going in originally, but not going to be in. Single shot, though, able to get that one down, but a missed shot coming right from below, as it's going to be recovered once again by Ethereal, doing a good job regaining possession here. See, Jason just going to back this one back out to KFC, instantly under pressure, but a pass back going to relieve that pressure. See, Jason looking to bring it up. JDG just sitting across, has a player trying to position himself right behind the goal as well, but KFC going to be getting that one over. Maybe a cut coming in, but just a pass back to see Jason, right back cross and right back to Bowtie.
This bubble defense from Overkill is insane right now. I mean, they finally just found a way to get it in for the open goal, but how long did they spend getting in and out of the bubble, just trying to find that open lane and getting shut down? That was crazy. 3 minutes into this game, or I'm sorry, 2.5 minutes is what it took for us to find this first score. And it does go in favor of Ethereal, so who knows what that could mean for the rest of this round here, as Overkill, if you're joining late, did win round 1, and Ethereal will have to win this round if they want to send it to a round 3. But before we get to that point, we still got 7 minutes of gameplay left to go in this round, as Anubis is under pressure from that stack, barely gets that touch across over to Vaughn, and Vaughn is looking to get this one sent through the tunnel, just barely gets it by C. Jason, but the Ethereal stack is already together. This will be recovered by JDG is here, or I'm sorry, sent through to single shot, taking the long shot, no good, bouncing off the high backboard and into the hands of Anubis.
Yeah, Anubis just going to bring it back to his own goal. This is where we've seen a little bit of troubles come last round, but it's Ethereal playing pretty far up compared to where they were last time. But once again, that missed pass going to be in their own end there. So now it's Ethereal taking possession already on attack. It's going to be a pass over to KFC. KFC trying to get that one over. Unfortunately, no one was home, but it could be recovered by Ethereal. But the stun coming in there is going to be able to get Knife Rich to get his hands on that. And a good cross pass, but a better read there by JDG. So now Ethereal once again going to go back on attack, but that stack coming in with the stun. If Vaughn can get this over quickly, could be looking at a quick goal, but unfortunately, the missed pass gonna have it right into Anubis' hand and recovered once again by Ethereal.
No way. Oh, barely off the backboard. And oh my goodness, that leech and that stun coming through from Overkill gonna shut down single shots opportunity for the open goal. Ethereal will keep the possession though, so here comes another try down low to JDG, juking on the wall, maybe driving in here. Yes, he will. Gonna find another 2 points for Ethereal. Man, Ethereal didn't score off of that. It's all right. It happens. It happens.
See, and it happens to the best of us. It's not just me. It can happen to anyone.
Absolutely. As this is now going to be picked up by Anubis for the side of Overkill. Knife Rich juking around on that popcorn, trying to get away. Does manage to get the pass across over to Anubis. Anubis back over now to Vaughn, under pressure from that stack. He's sending this one deep up to Robbins, and Robbins is forced to wait for just a second because he's got no forward pass options. So he's just going to send it right on back to Vaughn, and Vaughn goes back to Robbins. Robbins just outside the bubble, still doesn't like it. Back to Vaughn.
And that's been the name of the game right now for Overkill, is really passing up opportunities. Like I said, you can totally pass and push them, but they're not going to, as they're looking for the best plays. And right there, great example of it, that's going to be Vaughn coming in for a cut, and Anubis recognizing that cut and just the quick tap in to finish off 2 points. That's going to be a 4-2 game now. It's still Ethereal leading, but again, just Overkill really playing that patient game, and it's going to get them back up into this game, no issue.
I mean, you guys can't hear him right now, but even Newton Dad is in awe of that one. That was a perfectly placed cut for Vaughn to get the tap in. That was pretty. But now it's going to cut the Ethereal lead down to only 2 and 4 minutes left on the clock. This one's sent up to Robbins. Robbins under pressure, gets stunned out by that Ethereal stack. KFC sending it through, bouncing high up into the popcorn area. It's going to be a race. KFC with it first. Long 3. No good. It's how unfortunate. And it's going to bounce all the way back into the hands of C. Jason. So Ethereal will keep this possession. Well, they would have if that pass was good, but oh my, never mind. JDG is there. JDG is here. JDG passing up to KFC off the backboard, and KFC putting it away for 3 points to re-extend that lead back up to 5.
And KFC doing a good job making sure he wasn't even just going to slowly drift into that 3-point bubble, really taking that anchor and making sure they get the 3 points. Good 7-2 lead, but I believe we are going to get a stoppage. I would assume it's coming from the side of Overkill, unless, do we have a player drop? It did come from Overkill, okay.
Wild. Yeah, I am a huge fan of strategic momentum timeouts. And a lot of times on stream I'll talk about, hey, I'll be like, hey, this is probably when you want to take your timeout, right here at about the 5 or 6 point mark, because a lot of times teams that do decide to take them, they wait until they're down by like 9 or a number that at that point it's really an uphill battle. But if you ice Ethereal here and now and you talk about what's going on and what you could be doing differently to turn this game around back when it's within a manageable range, that's when you're going to see the best results. And speaking of, what could they turn around right here to see something a little bit, to see some better results, Ethereal has upped the pressure tremendously. I mean, the stack right now from Ethereal, it's KFC, and I am so sorry, I don't know who his stack partner is. It's just always KFC that gets the grab. Whoops. But the stack from Ethereal is forcing all of these bad passes right now from Overkill. I mean, not necessarily bad, but just off enough that they're able to grab it and turn it around and convert it to get the possession back. I mean, so many failed clears that we've seen from Overkill because that stack has been so quick to read it. And so if they learn to, or if they figure that out and they figure out how they can play around that, get it done quicker, keep it away from that stack, maybe brawl them out, I think Overkill can definitely still turn this game around and take it in 2.
Yeah, and that was one thing I was going to note as well, was the gameplay difference between these 2 rounds. It's definitely feels like a completely different game. It's a lot faster paced. They're really getting a lot more boosting done, and they're not really letting, as we see right there. I can't even finish my sentence. Single shot gonna ruin it. A half-court 3-pointer coming off a great steal, so increasing that lead to 10-2. Great job from Ethereal.
Meatballer in chat getting the KFC decibel check from T-Lud. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, woof, that is definitely not what Overkill wanted to see coming out of their timeout, is another quick 3. And oh my goodness, no, not quite, but JDG is gonna have that one off the backboard, and that's another 3 from Ethereal. That is not what they wanted to see.
No, that's the last thing they wanted to see right there. I mean, definitely going to be curious to see what they're going to be doing off this offensive joust right there. That's a big, any sort of momentum crusher. It doesn't matter where you are in the game. That one hurts, as now, again, they're going a little bit quicker, but it's going to be Ethereal once again able to get their hands on it. It's going to be a pass back and forth here between KFC and JDG, but single shot now pretty much with an open lane. Going to be able just to get the goalie driving right on out. That's going to be another 2 points. Very quick points coming out for Ethereal, keep in mind. That's going to push the lead all the way up to 15-2.
That is crazy. That shot was finger looking good. Ivan, I hate you. I cannot believe you redeemed that. Anyway, it is going to be Overkill looking to come back here maybe with this remaining 2 minutes, but not if Single Shot has anything to say about it. He's going to get the pass over to JDG. JDG doing some moves, results in a double stun between him and the goalie, but KFC looking to finish it off now. No good either, as Kniferidge gets a big stop and almost a big send through, but C. Jason has it on the back line, setting this one up to KFC. Quick pass across to Single Shot, but Single Shot cannot put in the shot. Not this time, at least. You'll have it next time, bud. As that gets up to the midfield, up into the hands of Vaughn, and he's going to slow this one down back to Kniferidge.
Yeah, good pass back there. Down there, getting a little bit of a passing, trying to get some offense here, but it's going to be JDG has something to say about that, as he's going to be able to get the steal and just a pass back to C. Jason now. The time is really on the side for Ethereal. I mean, up by 13 points, only a minute left here for Ethereal, as they're going to get another pass there. Has that cross pass, and they're going to take that single shot now, diving in, but it's going to be a great read on defense. Again, the bubble defense on Overkill, when they can get their defense set up, is amazing. It's a masterclass pretty much on muscle defense, bubble defense. Where was I going?
Not totally sure, but Ethereal knows where they're going. They're going to a round 3, as we are now at the 30-second mark, and any points here are as what Newton Dad would call souvenir points to take it with you into the next round. As Knife Rich is looking to get this one cleared, it will go through up into the Ethereal zone. This bounce is looking real good. This could be an opportunity. Anubis, quick flick up to Robbins, but no, just over his head and into the hands of KFC. The steal from Robbins, though, over to Anubis. No, JDG with the grab, the block, and the clear. And with 5 seconds left, we'll see this could be a one long 3. Nope, up to Vaughn. Vaughn just gonna send this one forward. We are going to round 3.
Yeah, wow. What a round put together by Ethereal. I mean, just the pressure. The pressure was the main difference they needed between round 1 and round 2. And again, just a masterful performance there with their stacks. It was, I believe it was KFC and JDG who were together on the stacks for the most part, really put on the offensive pressure. But right there after the break, we seen Single Shot and I believe see Jason go crazy and just get any possible pass that Overkill wanted.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so quick history check. Apparently, I didn't know what I was talking about when I said I casted the last Overkill versus Ethereal game. It was not me. It wasn't even casted, but I will tell you what the scores were the last time. So, Overkill took it in 2 rounds last time they played against Ethereal. The scores were 15-9 and 14-12. So, very much a close game here and not the what we just saw, whatever performance Ethereal just gave. I mean, that was something and definitely not something that aligned with how this game went last time or even in the last round. So, if Ethereal can continue to come out strong here, keep Overkill on their toes, they might just get the reverse sweep. Or Overkill, if they figured out, okay, this is what we did wrong here. This is what Ethereal did. This is how we counter it. Maybe they can hold on here in this round 3. We'll see.
Yeah, and it'll, again, have to see how Ethereal comes out with this pressure, and hopefully they just need to respond to it. I mean, the way they were playing was, pretty much the counter for it, so we'll see what Overkill's going to have to do to stop this pressure from Ethereal, and right now it is going to be a great recovery there from Jan, who's going to be able to get that one up, but the Ethereal stack going to be right there. It's going to be Single Shot. Now looking to get that one cleared out all the way to Overkill's side. A couple of stacks there, a little bit of a race, but Single Shot, open goal. He's going to hit a 3-pointer for the opening goal here for Ethereal. Lead 3-0.
I told you he'd have the next one. Single Shot getting that 3 in to start us off here in round 3. Great work and definitely what Ethereal wanted to see and not what Overkill wanted to see, but that's okay. There's still plenty of time left in this round and they're gonna have this offensive joust to work it down the field as that passes over to Knife Rich. Oh no, losing a hand on it up toward the ceiling. He will recover, has to send this one away pretty wildly though to keep it out of the Ethereal hands. It will be recovered by Robbins, so Overkill keeps the possession down low across over to Anubis. That stack for Ethereal is lurking. He has to be careful as he sends this one up to Knife Rich. Knife Rich under pressure gets his pocket picked. JDG unloading a long 3 off the backboard. Caption, I saw that face. Oh my goodness, what a shot. And that's another 3 points for Ethereal.
Yeah, and again, watching Ethereal just come down and smother any sort of offense they're trying to create in their own zone right now. I mean, the only option they had was to pass it back, but if they were going to pass it back, they were just going to throw it into the stack anyways. So Ethereal, just the pressure right now, doing a great job, and they're not missing their shots.
Yeah, they are not, and Overkill needs to turn this around or at least get some points on the board just to stop the Ethereal momentum if they don't want this game to get out of hand quickly, as that is now open into the hands of Anubis, and oh no, another stun and steal and clear from KFC into the hands of C. Jason. He's looking at an open goal, no, just barely off, and it's going to bounce up into the midfield, up into the hands of Anubis. Anubis trying to get this one cleared, but it takes a wacky bounce off of some geos. It eventually will be slapped through by Overkill.
Yeah, and right now I think all Overkill needs to do is they just need to get one. Once Overkill gets one, it'll be a completely different game. That's how I predict this is going to work. I think right now, that's all they need. They just need to see one go into the back of Ethereal's goal, but right now, KFC taking another half-court shot, and they're going to bury another 3-pointer, a 9-0 lead coming out for Ethereal.
Dylan, can you tell us, did you overhear KFC talking about like a threes only round or something? Like what's going on right now for Ethereal? But whatever it is, it's working for them as they are out to a massive early lead, not even 3 minutes into this round, and they are up by 9. That is crazy as Anubis sends this one over, looking for Vaughn in the tunnel, but it's going to be single shot with it instead. A quick slap back to that waiting stack at Ness. See Jason with it now, sending it across up into the hands of JDG. JDG sending it through, but Anubis with the read to keep it out of the reach of KFC, and he'll send this one up to Vaughn. Vaughn walking it forward, looking for some options under a little bit of pressure, sends it back to Anubis.
Yeah, and Anubis gonna get that one back over to Knife Rich. Has a Robbins there just kind of creeping along the side. Instant pressure though, once again, has to give that one back over to Anubis. It's gonna be Anubis now looking to walk down, but there you can see Ethereal starting to develop that stack, and KFC, what a steal coming out from him as he's gonna be able to get that one cleared all the way down, and it's gonna be another shot at the goal for JDG, and it's gonna be another 3-pointer going in for the side of Ethereal. That's 12-0.
Oh my goodness. 12 points, and they have all been threes. That's crazy. And I mean, Overkill might have used their timeout a little bit too early there in round 2. I'm sure they could certainly use it here, but they've got to get through this round. They've got to get some points on the board to slow down Ethereal. The game is not over, but it is if they keep doing stuff like that as JDG unloads another 18 from 28 meters out. My goodness, Ethereal getting it done right now.
Oh my gosh. JDG. They're all... See, the thing is, they're all half quarters and they're not missing, which is just blowing my mind right now.
Can we see it again? Can we see it again? JDG, open goal! This one just a little bit low, and maybe just what Overkill needed to slow down that momentum as Robin sends it through. The stack was not quite ready, but they will get the steal. Anubis driving in, the big stop from JDG is here. He is here and now in the goal, getting it done. Sending this one up now into the hands of KFC. Juking around at the midfield, manages to get it away over to C. Jason. C. Jason looking around for some options, has to send it back. To single shot on the back line, but he's going to lose a hand on it. Not for long, though. That's what teammates are for. KFC with the grab. Now going across to JDG, and he's playing real slow right now.
Yeah, JDG is playing on a different planet right now. I don't know what's going on with him. Not missing shots. That was like one of the craziest saves I think I've ever seen. But right now, it's just going to be a shot heaved in for Ethereal. It's going to be Anubis stopping that one, looking to get something started here. It's going to be Jan now, looking to get that one back. Knife Rich, back from the bow tie, has a couple of players going forward once again. Jan being able to get that pass. Just looking for a possible back pass, but again, great defense there from KFC, but that stack from Ethereal getting in there, looking for the stop, and once again, the stack from Ethereal right up in the face of Overkill, but it's going to be a steal here. It's going to be Robbins going around, but it's going to be C. Jason denying the goal here for Overkill, but they're going to be able to recover that. It's going to be Anubis once again going through. JDG finally getting the stun, and here comes the stack between JDG and KFC, and could we see it once again? No, the defense is going to get back for Overkill, but the pass going across the side, a little bit of an open lane for C. Jason, but a great pass to single shot, but the bounce not in his favor.
Oh no, single shot, not making that singular shot. I saw it, Ivan, I didn't forget, don't worry. That's up to JDG, and oh, was that backhanded? That was disgusting. JDG, my goodness, you can't just do that to them. An 18 from 20 meters out, that was... Wow, and they are 2 points away here from a mercy. They still got 3 minutes left on the clock. I wish you could see Caption and I right now, because we are sitting here dumbfounded.
Like I said, JDG is just from a different planet. I don't know what's going on right now. Did he switch headsets? Is he still in Quest 2? Am I just out of the loop?
I don't know.
I'm lost.
I have no words. As oh no, Overkill not able to find points there either as that dings off the ding ring. Best goalie NA up into the hands of C. Jason. C. Jason getting a big cross over to single shot down low to JDG. This could be the end, and it is. JDG is here putting away the final 2 points for the mercy on this round 3 in favor of Ethereal.
Yeah. I don't know if there's many words I can use to describe the performance I just seen from Ethereal. I mean, just again, the pressure from their stacks, unable to miss shots. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Unfortunately, we are running late to our next match, so we don't have a ton of time to talk about that one, but I think crazy is what sums it up right there. That was one heck of a performance from Ethereal, and Overkill gave it their all, but Ethereal was just on another level tonight, as we saw. But anyway, don't go anywhere. We do have another match for you coming right up. It's going to be Odyssey versus There Is No Team. Stick around. Hello there! We are coming off of one heck of a match against Ethereal and Overkill, and the excitement is not over because now we've got a diamond matchup for you this evening. It's going to be Odyssey versus There Is No Team. I am still Psychaotic, I think. On the cams is Newton Dad, and with me is still Caption. Caption, how do you feel about that last one? How do you feel about this one? What's on your mind?
I'm excited for this one. I mean, that last one, I'm all jittery. That is a game you want to start off your little stretch of casts in one day with. That, my mind's still wrapping it, but I think we're here now, and these are two teams I know very well, and I'm friends with the majority of everyone here. I think I've met everyone on both these teams. Sorry if I didn't call you my friend. But no, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a close game, just even looking at the rosters. I'm always up for a close game. Maybe even round 3 overtime.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I would love to see it. I specifically eyed up this match because I wanted to see Aeronite and Essend play against iBloat Sports and the Akami because they were on a master team together 2 seasons ago, and I just wanted to see them go head-to-head. Unfortunately, Sports, Aero, and S not on tonight, but that does not make this match any less exciting. I am super thrilled to be here, and hopefully we have the ready-ups coming through and can get this game underway. And yes, thank you for doing that quickly, because we still have 2 more games after this one, and if these keep going around 3, we are in trouble.
We might be in trouble. We might be, but right now we have the joust on their way, and that's going to go in the side of Odyssey, who's in red. That's weird.
Yeah, you know, they're switching things up. They're getting whatever. And oh my, that shot just barely off, but it will be Tint keeping the possession here into the hands of White Dragon. White Dragon sending this one back to Guygasm on the back line. Guy going up high, looking for Rad. Nathan P down over to the Akami. Akami, one more cut to Dragon, but not quite able to find the goal off the rim into the hands of Nathan, but he's gonna lose it to King Crispy, and this one is all the way through into the Tint end.
And you see the stacks rolling out quick, and it's going to be Odyssey. It's going to be Unsound, able to recover it. The pass back, going to be going through. It's going to be Mamba now looking to get this one cross pass a little bit low there, unfortunately, for his teammate, but it is going to be not recovered. by Odyssey. I thought they had that one in their hands, but it's going to be sent back down. Mama playing mid-line, going to be able to get that one back. King Crispy now looking to get something going. Funny, his teammate Unsound there, who's going to take a shot, just missing the top pocket and sent all the way down here into the hand of Rad Nathan P.
Yeah, Rad Nathan putting that one off the Geo down low into the trench. It'll be Mamba there first, and Mamba sending this one up into the popcorn area, eventually recovered by Unsound, desperately trying to keep that away from the Tint defenders, all the way up into the bubble. Oh my, I think that was in. They got there in the nick of time to keep that one out. As they look for the clear now, it will not go through because King Crispy shut it down at the midfield. And Crispy's gonna walk this one forward under pressure, looking for that up high pass to Mamba. It will connect. Mamba driving in here off the head of B White Dragon and into the goal for the first 2 points of this round of this game.
Yeah, a good job for Mamba sneaking that past both the defenders there. It was almost looked like there was 2 people in goal. I think it took 2 different redirects, but it made its way in there, and it made its way for 2 points there for the side of Odyssey.
Yeah, great stuff for Odyssey, but now there is no team looking to turn it around for some points of their own as this is picked off by Zeus. Zeus sending this one up into the Tint and bouncing high into the hands of King Crispy. Oh no, just barely overshot it. It's going to be Rad Nathan P there first to turn this one around. He's going to slap it right into the hands of Zeus though. And, I'm sorry, Mamba, and it's going to be a handoff to Zeus. Zeus up high, now looking for Unsound, doing some moves to get it in for another 2 points.
Yeah, so now 4-0 lead coming out for the side of Odyssey. A really good job there from Unsound. He picked his shot well. He took that open lane, he seen it, went right over for one of the corners, and got the goalie off guard, so great job from Odyssey.
Yeah, for sure, great job. And, now there is no team with the offensive joust again, down by a minimum of 2 goals. The Akami down low over to Rad Nathan, back up to the Akami, and he's going to try to back this one out, but Mamba with the read, Mamba with the send through. The stack is together for Odyssey if they can read it. It's bouncing a little wildly at the midfield, but eventually into the hands of Unsound. Unsound going high across, up to Mamba on the ceiling. Mamba high across again, over to King Crispy, back to Mamba, and Mamba's going to back this one out.
Yeah, and playing very, very patiently here is Odyssey, who's going to be able to find Mamba, who's going to go right for the shot. Unfortunately, not going to find it, but the rebound just going to find its way back over to Mamba, who's going to bring it in for the dunk. So 6-0 now for Odyssey.
That bounce was something, but you know what? If it works, it works, and that'll be another 2 points there for Odyssey. And once again, there is no team with the offensive joust looking to work this one downfield as White Dragon sends this one through the tunnel. That stack for Odyssey is already together. They don't hold on to it though. Guygasm getting a good touch on it, looking to get this one sent across. It's going to be a race, and that race will be won by King Crispy. King Crispy now sending this one through. The bounce is going to be good down low into the bubble area. It's going to be picked up here by Mamba, doing a little twirl to put it in with some flair. Another 2 points for Odyssey.
Yeah, and good 8-0 lead here to start out for Odyssey. I mean, just about 4.5 minutes gone right now. So now we're going to be looking once again here. Tin's going to be taking this offensive joust, seeing what they're going to be able to get going on through here. It seems they've made it to the offensive bubble a few times. Just again, Odyssey's defense just doing wonders for them right in these intercept points when they're trying to get them down low here, as they're going to get another one picked up. It's going to be back in the control of Mamba, but a great steal coming out from Rad Nathan P. It's going to be going off the backboard, but Unsound going to be there to stop that one from getting behind him or in front of him.
Close enough. Whatever it was, it keeps it away, but the Akami looking to send this one in, intercepted by Mamba. The reads Mamba's having right now are crazy, but it's not quite enough to get it all the way out of their zone, as B White Dragon is going to be the first to pick this one up. White Dragon going up across, looking for the Akami, but Zeus gets the read and the stun, tapped away by Guygasm to keep it out of Odyssey's hands for just a second, and it will get tapped back into the hands of Guygasm somehow, who whips this one around across the arena into the hands of Mamba. Mamba looking for this clear, but the stack is already together for both teams. Both are going to overshoot it though. Eventually recovered by Rad Nathan, but he's going to get stunned out by Zeus, and it'll be recovered by King Crispy.
Yeah, and he's just going to be sending that one up into the hands of his teammate there, Zeus. However, not able to collect it, but now Unsound playing the back liner is going to be able to get that, but a great stun there from Guygasm, the man of the stature of 7'8", able to get that stun right down on King Crispy. As now a great block coming out from Mamba, but he's going to lose it in his own end. It's going to be a chance here from Alchemy, and he's going to be able to put that one through.
There we go. That is exactly what There Is No Team needed to get themselves going. I mean, there's still over 3 minutes left in this round. They're only down by 6. There's certainly plenty of time if they want to go for 3 2s, and certainly time if they want to go for 2 3s. But either way, they need to start moving a little quickly here, as they will be looking down the barrel of the clock pretty soon. Zeus, big cross over to Mamba. That's an open goal. You know he's going to take it and make that one. And just like that, they're going to get those points back and then some with a 3, and it's going to put them up 11-2.
Yeah, quick set play there for Odyssey. That's a great job, too. I mean, it worked. They found 3 points. So, again, up once again. Another 9-point lead here for Odyssey, but Tint still looking to be able to get that one through. They are, again, they're making it all the way down. It's just these intercept points right about there that they're losing out on, but the stack, unfortunately, there for Odyssey, missing out on this, so it's recoverable here for Tint, and now Rad Nathan P gonna be sending that one all the way through down to the trench area, but Zeus gonna be able to recover that and send that up for Odyssey.
Yeah, some great work, and Unsound just being real patient with this one, walking all the way up into the bubble. It's a one-on-one. He'll opt for the pass to Mamba for those guaranteed points, and that is another 2-pointer there for Odyssey, and it's going to put them up 13-2. So that is quite the lead that Odyssey has amassed here, and it's not over, but it's starting to look unlikely here for There Is No Team. But even if they could just get some points on the board to take with them into round 2, that would be huge. So let's see if they can do it, as that pass goes across over to the Alchemy. The Alchemy sending this one into the bubble, taking a bounce. Ooh, no good, but it will be Guygasm there first, tapping this one back to Rad Nathan. Back looking for Guygasm, but a little disconnected, means King Crispy can get a hand on it and get it sent to mid, where White Dragon is waiting. Passes over to Rad Nathan, up to Guygasm, and he's gonna get shut down by King Crispy. But another chance here as White Dragon gets the recovery. Now over to the Alchemy, and Alchemy is just staring at Mamba. Mamba is waving. This is a showdown for the centuries as Alchemy sends this one across over to Guygasm. Guygasm putting it away for the 2.
Hey, I mean, Alchemy pulled off a pretty threatening move there, and I actually think another defender came over to try to help Mamba get him, and that's why the defender on the back was wide open. So you know what? Alchemy pulled off a great move there. I'll give that over to him.
For sure. And yeah, there's some talk going on in the chat. Yes, There Is No Team. It does have a couple of our lovely rad devs on it, which is super cool. But let's see if their skills on the keyboards and in the coding room translates to Echo, as this will be picked up here by B White Dragon, sent up through the mid, going to be picked up by Guygasm. Long 3 coming through, and it gets through 2 goalies. It does translate. It does translate. There it is, as that is a 3-pointer for There Is No Team.
Yeah, what a shot from Guygasm, able to find that one from half court. There's been a theme for tonight, but even better, they've cut the lead down quite a bit. Only 30 seconds left, however, that the effort might be in vain, but Unsound now gonna be taking this one down the way for the side of Odyssey, but it's going to be picked up by Rad Nathan P, who's going to be going for a bounce shot. Not able to find it, however, and Alchemy, unfortunately, getting stunned out as well, right down at the bottom, but it's going to be B White Dragon once again, trying to get that one over to Guygasm to slap back. Nobody's home, however. It's going to be right into the hands of Zeus, who's going to be looking to try to get that clear out.
Oh, and it does take a weird bounce, but eventually King Crispy with the clear to end this round 1. It's going to be 13-7 in favor of Odyssey, which is really impressive considering like a minute ago it was 13-2. So There Is No Team has a little momentum going. They're finding their footing. They did lose that first round, but that does not mean this game is over, because if they continue that same momentum with what they were doing at the end of that first round into round 2, this could be a very different round 2. They've just got to be more careful about, checking those pass lanes to make sure they're open, because a lot of times they look open, but Zeus and Mamba have been killing it with the reads to somehow find themselves in those pass lanes at the last second to get those interceptions and get it cleared through. So as long as they can manage that, I think There Is No Team has a solid shot at round 2.
Yeah, and that was pretty much the story there for at least defense-wise. For Odyssey, was that Stack was just able to find almost any pass. They were just gravitating towards that. It's almost like the disc was kind of, they all had a gravitational pull towards it. I mean, that bounce from Mamba was pretty particular, but it works, and it's probably gonna, Tint has to switch something up, or it's gonna continue to work there on offense, at least for them. So we'll see what they're gonna try to pull out this round.
Yeah, we will see indeed, as the disc is now back in the middle. The stacks are waiting in the tubes. We are ready to go here in round 2. This is a do or die for There Is No Team. They've got to get it done here in this round if they want to send it to a round 3. And Odyssey, the first touch, but first possession going to There Is No Team. Beautiful read by that backstack to get this one sent all the way through. It's going to be recovered here by Zeus first. A quick reset to Unsound. Unsound up high, finds Mamba at the cloud. It's sent through, but There Is No Team is already together, and that's going to bounce up into the hands of B White Dragon, who gets this one slapped across under pressure from Mamba. It's going to be loose at the midfield, and finally reined in by King Crispy. Across over to Mamba now on the floor. A big reset now to Zeus. Zeus at the cloud, just playing real patient to draw out that pressure before looking for King Crispy down low. Crispy driving in, finding the first 2 points of this round in favor of Odyssey.
Yeah, and a great job there for King Crispy, and a good pass coming from the backline of Zeus. He was left almost unguarded there down on the bottom boot, so gonna be taking those shots and pick the perfect spot for it as well. Usually going up there and finding that bottom corner usually gets the job done. So
yeah, for sure. As this bounces all the way up into the hands of Rad Nathan, a great slap through, somehow connecting with the Alchemy. The Alchemy, a big reset attempt, but what were we saying between games? Gotta watch out for Mamba. He has that interception, he has that clear. It is gonna bounce a little bit into the hands of Unsound. A quick tap over to King Crispy, now connecting with Mamba, the behind the back attempt. Oh, Mamba, come on, dude. As it's gonna bounce off the backboard into the hands of B White Dragon, and here comes the clear.
yeah, and Zeus sitting right at the perfect spot there to kind of hunt that clear down, as it's going to get all the way down into the hands of King Crispy. The one extra pass to Unsound, and they're going to put that one away. Another 2 points going over to the side of Odyssey. It's a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, they really gotta be careful. They've gotta find the lanes that Zeus and Mamba are not in, because right now they are just wreaking havoc on those loose clears and those loose passes. They're finding their ways into those lanes and shutting it down. Another one here from that backstack from Odyssey. The interception, the send through. Oh, they will overshoot it, so they will not have the open goal attempt, but Zeus will be there first to pick this one up. Across over to King Crispy. What a pass. I mean, the comms there had to have been perfect. King Crispy flying in out of nowhere to pick up that pass and put in the 2.
Yeah, a great pass from Zeus. I think you said it absolutely perfect, right? I mean, just even gauging the speed that King Crispy was coming in, that was right on the mark. I thought it was a missed pass for like a 2-foot pass, but no, it was an outstanding pass. And right now it's going to be Mamba trying to put that one up, trying to find the bounce, but not able to get that. But that stack there, Zeus and Mamba gonna be right there to recover the disc. Now Zeus looking to find Mamba, but Guygasm gonna stun him right out, probably looking for a clear to come through. I'm assuming that stack from Tint should be somewhere around lurking, as it's gonna be Rad Nathan P just missing it on the disc, and Zeus there to recover it to send that one through to back to the side of Tint.
Oh, not for long. A little ping pong action going on at the midfield to Dragon, to Mamba, to Dragon, and eventually into the hands of Zeus. As Zeus gets this one cleared all the way through. Oh my goodness. No way. Zeus, you cannot do that. I mean, that shot, sweet as sugar. My goodness, coming in from 60 meters. That's a beautiful 3 for the side of Odyssey.
I played with Zeus enough. He did that on purpose. There wasn't a single. He's seen this, the one little pixel that he had to hit, and he hit it purposely.
I believe it. But now there is no team looking at, 9 points down, 6 minutes to go. They need to get something going right here as B White Dragon up over to the Akami. The Akami, big pass, looking for Rad Nathan P. But speaking of Zeus, he read that one from a mile away and already had the target stunned. Big pass up to Unsound, and that's another 3 for the side of Odyssey.
Yeah, and again, 12-0, and about 5.5 minutes going to be left once they get out of that tunnel. So you're going to have to see how Tint's going to respond here on this offensive joust. And again, they've been pushing it a little bit further. Last round, they were having some troubles getting it past the first initial stack, but right now they are getting it past that first initial stack. It's just that second stack that's kind of coming back and just kind of waiting is where the stoppage is almost coming from. But now Mamba going to be taking a half-court shot, not going to be able to find it, but it's going to be Zeus there for a quick recovery and just passing it right back to Mamba. So now it's going to be Odyssey going right back on attack here as that pass is going to get over to King Crispy, who's going to find that opposite corner, and he'll bury that for another 2 points.
Odyssey on a roll right now. I mean, there is no team might have had the momentum there at the end of round 1, but it is now solidly in the hands of Odyssey, and there is no team, maybe a timeout here. I don't know what you've got to do, but you have got to find a way to stop Odyssey, or this could be over before the clock is out. Zeus, another long 3 for the side of Odyssey. A great pick there from, getting it off of the QB and getting that one sent in. We are just 1 3-pointer away from a mercy here for the side of Odyssey.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what Tint goes for. Seemed like last round the idea was a headbutt. We'll see if Tint goes the same way and just tries to go for the headbutt on this one, but it's going to be B White Dragon picking that one up, getting that pass over to Gygasm, but it's going to be stolen by King Crispy. Unfortunately, the 3-pointer not there yet, but Unsound taking it back over, picking up where the missed shot there from his teammate, and 20-0, that's going to be the game. That's going to be Odyssey taking that one into from Tint.
Oh my, and I'm sure that victory cake tastes real good for the side of Odyssey, getting it done in 2 rounds. And yeah, great work there by Odyssey. A solid effort there by There Is No Team, but Odyssey was just killing it with those interceptions and those conversions for those long 3s. So great work there. But we do have more games for you this evening. In fact, we're not even done casting There Is No Team. They have another game on the docket later tonight. Not the next one, but the one right after that. They will be taking on Entourage. So a second chance for them here on the stream tonight for them to come back and get a W. But for now, we do need to hop over to our next game, and that will be Tachyons versus Tangent. So that is sure to be a good one. Another diamond matchup. And we're going to go ahead and get over there right now. But don't go anywhere because there's more coming.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Move your head. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Easy going right there. Vulcan head. One more to go.
Hello there. It's another match. It's another diamond match, actually. It is, oh my goodness, Tachyons versus Tangent. I am so sorry. My brain out the window for just a second there. But that is par for the course if your name is Psychaotic. And with me in the booth, still Caption, and on the cams, still Newton Dad. And we are ready to go with this matchup here. It's going to be Tachyons in orange, Army, ZZ, Octavius Rex, and Shiny, taking on Tangent in blue, NVM, Billyisms, let's go, Juvio, Juvio, we're going with Juvio, I'm so sorry if that's wrong, and Captain Will. I mean, when I saw that come up in rosters, I was just so excited to pick up another Tangent match because I love watching Captain Will play. But enough from me. Caption, how are you feeling about this one?
Okay, you know, I have two very recent teammates of mine, pretty much. Obviously, Billyisms, as you know, we played on NEPA together, and then Captain Will was on Click with me. So I'm excited to see this, but I'm also excited to see the other team. I'm not too familiar with the players, so I'm always excited to see some new players play and how they play.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. As Yeah, this is interesting. I played Tachyons. My team played Tachyons 2 weeks ago. And it was just like, I don't even know if I have the words for their playstyle. And it's not like, when I say, I'm about to call it weird, it's weird, but I don't mean weird in a bad way. I just mean it's different in the fact that like, it's difficult to counter because they're very unpredictable with how they play, but it's not like, cause they're bad. It's not unpredictable because they don't know what they're doing. It's just unpredictable in the sense that their minds are functioning at a higher level than mine, but that is fine. And away we go into this first round. That stack for Tangent ended up broken. So that means Tachyons gets the first touch on it. ZZ over to Octavius, down low to Army, and oh no, Shiny with the goalie stun means that's an open goal, and they will waste no time putting that in for the first 2 points of this round.
Yeah, and a great job there for, I believe you said Tangent may have broken up, so really good job for Tachyon there to get that stack in, and yeah, good job finding the first 2 points. I mean, sometimes once that even that stack breaks up, you can get a really good recovery, but right now, that's another quick one here for Tangent as ZZ X, he's gonna put it in. Top corner with the dunk, 2 points.
I like that one more, X. Love it, love it. But yeah, that is another 2 points here for Tachyons. They're wasting no time. We are not even a minute in, and there is 2 goals on the board. So now NVM going to be the QB here for Tangent. He's going to get that quick pass over to Captain Will under some pressure from that stack from Tachyons. Here they come again, pressuring Captain Will. He's forced to send this one back to Envy. Envy going back up now to Juvio, looking for a cross over to Captain Will. It will connect. The stack is broken, but only for just a second. Captain Will doing some moves to get rid of that stack and work this one up the arena before sending it across over to NVM.
And here's this slow play I love seeing once again, as it's going to be Juvio trying to get that one over to Captain Will. Not able to find him, but now the clear coming out, just hitting a middle block, so not able to find it. It's going to be Billyisms able to recover it, just slapping that one down in the middle, and Captain Will getting a good done there as he's able to recover that. Now it's going to be Tangent looking to set something up, and once again doing a good job on the back passes there for Tangent, just really trying to find the little advantage they can to try to get a goal, but recovered here for Tachyons as they are going to look to bring it up.
Yeah, slow and controlled. My goodness. And while they tried to get the slow and controlled going, but not if that stack from Tangent had anything to say about it. They got the interception, and Juvio getting the first 3-pointer for his team right here, right now.
Yeah, and that's a great start off to the game for them. I mean, 3 points, cutting that 4-point lead that they just kind of ended up happening. And, you know, sometimes those weird 2-goal quick goals kind of happen, and that's what seemed to happen. But right now, it's going to be Tachyons trying to bring it on down. That stack here from Octavius, Rex, and X going to be going up, and just that pass right across to Army, who's going to look to bring it on one-on-one to end the and he's going to bury that behind him, as that's 2 more points going for the side of Tachyons.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, so quick shout out to Nightfire, subscribing here at Tier 1 for 25 months. My goodness, that is quite the streak you've got going there, Night. And speaking of, guys, did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch subscription that you might not be using? Yeah, Caption, I didn't know either. That's why I'm telling you. So if you're not using that free subscription, we here at VRML sure would appreciate it. But no pressure, it's all good. And what else is good is that 18 coming in from Army from 2 meters out. That is another 2-pointer there for the side of Tachyons, and they're going to extend this lead up to 6 at 8-3.
Yeah, and they're developing quite a lead here. So now we're going to be seeing what is going to be coming here from Tangent on this offensive joust. They do like to slow it down. They really go for that stun there to start it out with, as Captain Will now going to end up with with a disc, as they were trying to really gang up on that stack. Billyism's just going to be sent a little bit further forward. Looking to see if there's a pass. Captain Will now just going to send that one over to Juvio. Juvio again slowing it down. They are still trying to fight out that stack. Captain Will now getting bombarded by some stuns, but Envium going to be able to get a back pass now. Once again, slowing it down, just really looking over their options. There's a lot of pressure in this this bubble right now, as Envium just kind of looking over what's going on. Billyism's trying to open himself up, but picked off immediately by Octavius Rex.
Yeah, Envy taking his time. Looked like he was trying to play the clock meta for a second and draw out that defender, but nobody was gonna bite because Tachyons is up, so they could let him sit there all day. But Captain Will looking to send this one through, somehow finds Billy off the bounce. Billy driving in, let's go. Finding the 2-pointer that Tangent needed here, and they're gonna cut this lead down to only 3.
I think last game I made a joke about that, about Zeus taking a shot and it being on purpose, even though it wasn't. That pass was an absolute on purpose bounce coming off that wall there from Captain Will. That was an incredible pass to get Billyisms open there for that 2 points. So great job coming out from Tangent, as it's going to be stolen once again. Juvio now looking to try to sneak that one under the shield, but not able to find it. Geo is going to be in the way, but it's going to be Captain Will there, maybe looking to get open for Billyisms, and he's going to get that pass right back over to him, but the back pass going to be coming out from Captain Will back over to Envium, as they're going to be looking over their options once again, seeing if they can get something going.
Yeah, they're playing controlled here, far less panic than they were earlier, as Envy has this one upside down on the cloud, looking for Billyisms, but oh no, he lost his tracking and gets stunned out. So that's going to be a clear opportunity here for Tachyons. They'll overshoot it the first time, but ZZ or X is there for the pickup. He's going to send this one through up to Octavius. Octavius looking for Army. Army back over to X, down low back to Octavius. Octavius over to ZZ, and there it is, finally going for it. Another 2 points here for Tachyons. That was what I was talking about earlier. I mean, they're like, it's not like a, hey, I don't like the look of this, so I'm gonna back it out. It is just rapidly in and out of the bubble until the defense can't keep up with it, and that's when they strike.
Yeah, that was good back and forth passing between the two teammates there. I mean, just really making, I always like saying one of the best passes in this game has always been just passing it right back where you got it from, because it's almost one of the hardest passes to read, and when you get it going a little bit of a stream there, that's when it's most dangerous, as Captain Will almost getting the bounce directly off exactly where he needed on backboard to get that one in for a random 3-pointer, but unfortunately bounce not going to be in his favor. But this bounce here for the side of Tangent, almost getting them back possession, but it's going to be Tachyons once again looking to bring this up. Just a clear, going to be going out their way, but it's going to be easily recovered here from Tangent. It's going to be Captain Will who has possession, looking to get this one passed up, but just missing the hands of Juvio, but easily recovered there. Once again, just playing around the low end of the arena and maybe going for a back pass.
Yeah, a back pass indeed over to Envium at the back line. He's going to swing this one all the way onto the other side of the arena. Looking up high for Captain Will, but it is just a little too high, but not too high for Billy. Let's go. The recovery there on the floor, and the shot from below is going to be another 2 points here for Tangent, and they're not out of this yet. The lead is only a 3-pointer for the side of for Tachyons right now, and there's plenty of time left on the clock.
Yeah, what a shot from Billy. I mean, just scooping it underneath the goal like it was absolutely nothing. Great shot, but a great setup there, too. I mean, just had that wide open lane, and right now it's going to be great defense here for the side of Tangent. Captain Will going to be looking to get that one under, and he's going to find the mail slot 3 from half court, tying this game up 10-10.
Here comes Tangent, man. I mean, they have been clawing, going back and forth little by little, getting back on top after Tangent took that early lead. And here we are with 2 minutes left, tied at 10 apiece. This game is not over. It's in the hands of Octavius Rex. He's under a little bit of pressure from that 1-2-1 from the side of Tangent. And Billyisms getting the stun, forcing that bad pass, but it looks like ZZ is going to be there first for the recovery. A pass up here to Army. The stack is getting back for the side of Tangent, as that is bouncing low into the bubble, right into the hands of Juvio, but Juvio getting stunned out there by Octavius. Picked up here, juking around, getting away from Envy. A quick reset to ZZ, a quick pass up to Army, stunned goalie, and he gets the headbutt save anyway!
Sometimes it just happens. The headbutt save coming out there for Tangent, protecting that tie game, but it is still Tachyons who's on the attack. Unfortunately, a missed pass there, and Billyisms able to get his hand on that, get that one slapped out. So now we're going to see a stack Captain Will just missing it. That bounce going to be able to get it back in the hands of Tangent there. Now looking at quite an advantage, but unfortunately, I believe that might have been a quest flick, accidentally bringing that one back down to the ground, but it's going to be X there in the right spot at the right time. Billyisms, though, once again, able to come through and get a steal, sending that one down for the side of Tangent. The boost there, unfortunately, not going to be where they need it to be, as it's going to be a slap and a recovery here. Now Shiny trying to take control, but not able to find the clear, but an open there goal for Octavius Rex, and he's going to bury that one for 3 points, taking the lead 13-10.
That was huge for the side of Tachyons, because I mean we are looking at the last drive of this game. There is no time for two two-pointers. It's got to be a 3, and it has got to be quick. So now here comes Tangent, a one last-ditch effort to turn this round around. Up to Captain Will, bouncing back into the hands of Envy. It's fine. It's a self-pass. Envy gonna walk this one forward. Under 10 seconds to go. They've got to get this one up the field now. There's 5 seconds to go. Pass up, down, or I'm sorry, down low to Captain Will. Captain Will unloading it. Oh my, that had the speed to get through the goalie, but it was just a little bit too high. And this round will go to Tachyons.
Yeah, great attempt there from Captain Will, but not able to find it. But it was the side of Tangent. They were able to really pick up some momentum, like, pretty late into that. I believe if I'm right, Tachyons had quite a lead for the majority of that game, so Tangent was really starting to find something going into that second half. So interested to see how this next round's gonna play out.
Yeah, certainly interesting indeed, because you know what? I mean, like I said, Tangent was clawing their way back up, and by the end of that round, it was just very, very back and forth. So, without that early lead from Tangent, if we continue going into this round back and forth, and maybe partly in favor of Tangent, we could see a very different round 2, and maybe another round 3 this evening. We will see. But in terms of analysis and stuff going on right now, what each team can be doing. Tachyons is finding a lot of success with the clear and boost, getting it up into the bubble, and then working it around until they find the lane to strike with, where Tangent is doing a lot more controlled passing, and they're under pressure from that stack from Tachyons, and that is the only thing keeping them from working it up very consistently. So as long as they can find a way to work around that stack, I mean, this could be anyone's game.
Yep, couldn't agree any more with that. And we'll see what's going to happen here. I mean, this initial joust going to be going out. It's going to be Tachyons once again taking advantage of it and just getting that pass right across. Instant pressure from the defense, and another great pressure there, as it's going to be Captain Will stunning everybody out that's in that offensive bubble, but somehow losing the disc there is going to be Tangent. So now a great job from Octavius Rex faking out the goalie with a couple of fake shots and putting it right back to the bottom corner of the goal. That's going to be a 2-0 lead early on for Tachyons.
Yeah, great work there to get that early lead on the board and forcing Tangent already to play from behind. But as we saw last round, that doesn't mean anything for Tangent. They are perfectly capable of coming back from any lead, as now it is NVM waiting with this one on the nest. But that stack from Tachyons is just not gonna budge. So he's gonna have to walk this one forward, now under pressure, looking for that quick, easy pass up. It does connect with Billyisms. And Billyisms is going to walk this one forward. Here comes the stack, looking for that up high pass to Captain Will, but Shiny read that one from a mile away. Shiny waiting for that stack to get together from Tachyons before sending this one through up to that stack into the hands of Octavius Rex. And they're going to break apart now and slow it down.
Yeah, and back over is Tachyons going on attack, and now they're getting some back passes in of their own. A great stun from Octavius Rex is going to put him in the back, but it's going to be a couple of stun defenders there, leaving that goal wide open, and that's going to be X taking more than control of that, I guess, and putting it in for another 2-pointer.
Yeah, great work here from Tachyons so far. Excuse me, I'm getting real confused with the 2 T names.
I've been struggling the whole time.
Yeah, it is rough out here this evening, but that's okay. It is not rough for ZZ, who has this, who does not have the open lane, excuse me. Envy is home, so he's going to be forced to send this one back to Octavius. Octavius back to ZZ, and now it is a one-on-one, but Envy comes away with it in the end, or at least keeps it out of harm's way, out of the goal, as this is slapped through from Tangent. The clear is all the way through. It'll be a stack race as this bounces up in towards the Tachyons bubble. Juvio there first, and Juvio getting the 2 points. Great work there by Tangent.
Yeah, so we're pretty much at the same spot we were last game. It was, I believe, Tachyons going up by 4 points, and then Tangent just coming back and splitting it right in half. So we'll see if that's going to do much momentum-wise here for Tangent, and Sakian's going to be taking their first offensive joust here of the turn, as they're going for an interesting-looking strategy here, as Easy is going to be able to take control of it over on Geo here, and he's just going to try to get that one pass through. It's going to be Shiny now, looking to get this one brought up. A quick stack coming out from Tangent, and it is going to mess up the pass a little bit, as now it looks like Tangent able to get control. Captain Will going to be sending that one all the way through, and it's going to be another stack here. Juvio looking to get off a shot quickly, but it's going to be a 50-50 going in the way of Tachyons. But Captain Will once again going to be trying to go up. He's going to look for the shot, but the headbutt save going to be coming out from the other side, as now it's going to be Zizzy looking to put it through for a clear.
Oh, but he will not find that clears. Envy has it red on the back line up to Juvio, but Army a quick steal. Now sending this one across for the stack, but the stack is broken, which means Envy has time to get there first. He's going to pass this one up high across to Juvio. And Juvio, just a little baby pass back to Captain Will to keep it away from Octavius. He's under pressure, connects again with Juvio. Juvio driving it in, an 18 from 5 meters out. And just like that, we are tied up at 4 points.
Yeah, a well-placed laser beam coming out from Juvio. That was a quick shot, 18 meters a second, finding the top pocket. It's almost going to be a guaranteed goal most of the time. So a tie game here now between the teams. So now it's going to be Tachyons looking to go once again on the attack, on the offensive joust, and Billyism's coming in quick. I heard a couple of stuns go off, but it looked like it was still able to get out of the hands. So see if NVM's going to be able to beat Shiny to the punch, but it's going to be Zizzy trying to get that one slapped across, not able to find his teammate. So it's going to be recovered here for Tangent, but a good stun and a good play here from Zizzy.
Oh, no.
Going to be able to recover it and get that back over for the back pass.
Yeah, that was interesting, but in the end, Tachyons getting it done once again. That'll be 2 points for Army for the side of Tachyons, and they're going to re-up that lead now 6-4. That was quite the scuffle going on at around the Pac-Man, but in the end, Tachyons able to get that one slapped back to the backliner. The backliner setting it up into the bubble for Army, and they're able to convert. So now, half of this round left. Tangent looking to answer back. That's going to be over across to Juvio. Juvio over across to Captain Will. A quick pass back to Envy. That stack is still together from Tachyons. They have got to get that stack broken if they want to run that kind of passing play, and it will be the stack that recovers it. ZZ picking this one up and backing it out down low before sending it over to Shiny. Shiny across over to Octavius Rex. He's going to send this one deep. Whose stack is together first? It's going to be NVM for the side of Tangent.
Yeah, and it's a great job there as well. Tangent able to get that back stack up just to pick up where they left off, and it's going to be Captain Will coming in hot, but not able to get the steal. But it's going to be Juvio now going for a half-court shot and just hitting it off the post, almost getting the lead there, but not quite. So it's going to be Tachyons once again trying to get that clear, but Juvio able to take control, looking to get that one passed out, get some good pressure. It's going to be Captain Will now getting that one back over to NVM, looking to maybe spread out some offense here. Billyism's now trying to make a move, getting that one straight up to Juvio. Juvio now getting that one across to Captain Will, who's going to be able to recover that as a teammate really low there, but it's just going to elect to get that one back to the back line there. NVM now instantly pressured, but Captain Will now looking at a bit of a lane. He's going to make a juke, going to get that one back to Billy, but unfortunately I think Billy was just stunned and the timer was just a little short, but it's going to be Billy recovering that back over to Juvio, but a great save going to be coming out for the side of Tachyons as they're trying to get that clear, not able to find it. So another recovery here for Tangent as Billyisms trying to get that one through, not able to find it, but gets that slap to Juvio, but a great stun there going to be coming out from Zizzy.
No way! No way! Envium, I mean, barely coming out of that stun in time to get that steal and get that sent over to Juvio to find the quick two-pointer. I mean, everybody thought that was going to get cleared. There was no goalie in the goal. I mean, that was crazy, but you know what? If it works, it works, and that'll be another 2 points here for the side of Tangent, and it'll tie it up at 6. And now it's going to be Tachyons looking to move this around on their side of the field, but not if Billy has something to say about it. Billy, the steal and the shot for a quick three-pointer, and Tangent is on top, I think, for the first time this evening.
Yeah, no, it's a great job there from Billy, just sneaking through. He's done that a few times this game. He just kind of snuck through the defense, able to get a steal and just sneak through a three-pointer, which is fantastic. Exactly what Tangent really needed right now. Is another headbutt's going to come in. Captain Will has an open goal for just a second, but it's going to be a quick defense there from Tachyons to get that. But it's going to be Juvio now going in for the two-pointer, and just like that, you're looking at a 5-point lead.
That was really, really good patience there from Captain Will. I didn't see who it was down low on the floor, but he definitely had that floor option open for him earlier, but he juked around to open up that lane to get it to Juvio on shield because he knew he could create that one-on-one opportunity. Great stuff there from the side of Tangent. So now, down by 5, it'll be Tachyons looking to answer back with just under 2 minutes to go. It'll be recovered by Octavius, and oh no, just barely. That would have been a good way to start it, but not this time. Not here, as Billyisms gets the grab and gets the send through. This is going to be cleared into the Tachyons end. It's Tangent there first. Long 3 coming in from Juvio. My goodness, we have said his name a lot this evening. He is up to 14 points.
Yeah, Juvio is going real good with the three-pointers right now, and hey, he's gonna keep getting these goals, doing a great job sneaking in there, getting some great stuff.
Yeah, great stuff indeed, and it's going to extend the lead 14-6 now. So Tachyons definitely has to keep an eye on the clock here. I can't do math that fast. I don't know if it's even still possible, but they're gonna try regardless as Army sends this one down low across to ZZ, getting the duck on one defender to get this one slammed into the goal, and a desperately needed 2 points for Tachyons.
Yeah, right now Tachyons is only looking at a 6-point deficit, so technically speaking, if they can pick up a couple of threes right now, they're still in a good spot to be in this game. It'll just have to be one very quick 3. They've done it once before this game, and right now they're going right on the attack, but time is on the side here for Tangent, but it's going to be Shiny who's going to be able to take that. A little bit of a boost there. Going to be looking to try and get that 3 in the three-pointer wide open, but it's going to go right off the post.
Oh man, so unfortunate, and that might have been the ice here for this round. Yes, it is, as we are now at the 22nd mark, so there's no turnaround time even if they score here, but they could try to take some points in with them for the next round just to build a little bit of momentum as ZZ picks up the disc right outside the bubble, passing it up to Shiny. Shiny looking for that behind the back clear, but Envium slaps it right back into the bubble. Maybe a chance here for Captain Will. No, off the head of Octavius. Will keep it out of the goal and finish this round off 14-8 in favor of Tangent. We are going to a round 3.
Yeah, and right there, I mean, that round was just some fantastic defense being played from the side of Tangent, and they were able to lock up some threes. Again, we said Juvio's name, I think, way too many times. He was doing a lot of work there on offense for the side of Tangent, and just great stuff coming out from them. I mean, the one thing, I guess, for Tachyons is that they weren't passing, I don't think, as well in that round compared to at least the first. They weren't really getting the same chances. So if they could, I assume if they can get that stuff together, maybe talk about that right now, could be looking at a very competitive round 3.
I would agree, but I would also argue it's not something necessarily that Tachyons started or stopped doing. I think it also comes down to Tangent is getting together way faster. We saw Tachyons get a lot of success with the clear and boost in that round 1, but now that Tangent is getting together quickly with the stack, they are forced to do a more controlled approach, and it just has not been working for them as well. They're still finding success, and I think they really were finding their footing there at the end of the round. They kept it more even at the end of that round compared to the beginning of that round, but they're gonna have to find something that works here against Tangent, or they might be looking at a reverse sweep if they don't.
And right now, going back to the start of round 3, and it is going to be a sweep, I believe, in jousts here for Tachyons, as Izzy's going to be able to get that one down to Octavius Rex. Looking at that one down to the back line, maybe another look at here, but a great pass coming out from Army to find Octavius Rex on the cut. It's going to be Tachyons opening up with a 2-point lead.
Very smart. They're doing really well with those last second cuts coming from outside of the bubble, so the defenders don't have their eyes on them quite yet, and they're able to open up those lanes to find those quick shots. So Tachyons really needed that one to get them going here in this round 3, but now it's Tangent's turn to see what they can get going, as that pass is going to be good up into the hands of Captain Will. He'll send this one back to NVM at the bow tie under pressure from Octavius. He'll send this one across to Juvio. Juvio going back across now to Captain Will, and now back to Envy. So they're just playing in a triangle here, waiting for a lane to open up, and there is that lane. Oh, or at least they tried to, as oh no, Billy actually coming away with it. I spoke too soon. I did not think he was gonna have that off the bounce, but you know what, Billy gets it done, and that's what he did, putting in the 2-pointer for Tangent.
Yeah, great job from Billy. A great read off the wall there. That's a difficult bounce to read, and Billy seeing it the whole way, finding 2 points there. So quickly tying it up is going to be Tangent. So now we'll see what's going to go on here between for Tachyons here.
Yeah, we will see. Here comes a long 3 attempt that's just barely gonna be off, but it is in the hands of Shiny, so they will keep the possession here. Over to Octavius, and oh no! Envium had the grab, but the game said no. It happens though. It will be points for the side of Tachyons, and it'll put them up 4-2 here.
Yeah, so the first offensive joust now coming out for the side of Tangent. See what they can throw together. Again, they've been pretty patient for the most part on these offensive jousts. It's quite 2 different offensive jousts we're seeing between the 2 teams. As now Captain Will going to be bringing this one up. Has Envium just kind of stopped a little bit right behind him there. Billyism, so going to be able to take control. Getting that one up to Juvio, who's going to get stunned out right at the last second there, looking to get a drive, but not going to be able to complete one, as that's going to be cleared back down. But Envium playing that back line, going to be able to stop him, as he's looking now, getting that one over to Captain Will. Has Juvio cutting right at the corner, but a great read by the defense there. He's going to get stunned right before he can get the disc in his hand.
And Billy coming away with the steal there, up high to Juvio, but Juvio's doing a little bit of drifting, so he's going to send this one back over to NVM on the back line. And Envy's going to play patient here, maybe see who he can lure out to come cover him and open up a pass option. But it looks like, yes, he does get Octavius to bite, so he'll send this across to Juvio. A beautiful cut to Captain Will, my goodness. And that will be good for another 2 points for Tangent, and we are tied back up at 4.
Yeah, that was a good job, going 0 to 100 pretty much on that play. Starting all the way back from MVM, finally getting that defender to bite, but I believe Billy also stunned the goalie. So it was a good job for Billy to do that as well. And again, just the passes on these cuts right now are doing, for both teams, are very, very accurate, and it's leading in some good goals.
Yeah, for sure. But now it will be Tachyon's turn, as they are under pressure from this Tangent stack. They do manage to keep it away. This pass not quite going to be on, though. Here comes the stack. Shiny just getting that barely slapped away before getting stunned out. It will not be enough, though. Billyism's getting there first for the first touch, but the stack together for Tachyon so quickly, they managed to grab it before it passes midfield. Army down low, looking for Shiny. It will be a little too low and then a little too high for Envy. Eventually, Billyism's with the grab. Steal by ZZ off the head. It's just back and forth, but trust me, Tangent's got it. Tangent looking to get this one through. Not quite going to be good, though. Slapped forward by Octavius Rex. Back into his own hands. What a self-pass to get the 2-pointer. That was crazy.
I was not able to follow what happened in that midfield whatsoever, except Octavius Rex did a very good job. He got that slap right up to the wall, tracked it down as well. I don't know if he had a boosting partner or if he just leached off somebody, but did a great job. Almost looked like he was looking at the 3, but hey, 2 points is going to work. He's going to bring his team up 6-4, and they're going to get a recovery here. Octavius Rex once again looking to get some offense. Zizzy's going to get stunned, so he's just going to dance around a little bit, try to find that boost that was coming in, but wow, a great leech there from Zizzy, as it's going to find its way back down to Octavius Rex. Looking for a teammate there. All 3 almost in the same spot, but it's going to be Zizzy finding the back of the goal. And now it's a 4-point lead coming out for Tachyons.
Yeah, Tachyon's absolutely unrelenting right now, and Tangent needs to be a little bit careful here to make sure they don't keep going with that momentum. They have got to find a way to get it through that midfield because they're getting shut down right now on the clear attempts. So now Envy sending this one up and across, up into the hands of Juvio. Juvio looking for Billy, but not if Octavius has something to say about it. He's going to get the stun. Envy will keep the possession, though, for the side of Tangent. Captain Will looking at an open goal. Oh, my. I didn't see it, but Captain Will did, and that's all that matters. It's going to cut that Tangent lead down to only one.
Yeah, and those 3-pointers are scary around this time because even a 2-pointer, now you're going to start having these lead changes just by 1 point, and that could be the decider of the game at the end of the day. So we'll see how Tachyons is going to be able to respond here for that 3-pointer as Octavius Rex is going to be looking to lead the charge here, get that one right over to the side to Zizzy, and right back to Octavius Rex as Billyisms is trying to get some pressure going.
Yeah, but eventually they do get through that pressure. They do get it sent all the way through. Not for long, though. NVM with the interception up to Billy, but he's going to get immediately stunned out, and it's a little bit of a scuffle here. Billy looking for the slap. Will not clear through the mid. Eventually into the hands of Captain Will. Not for long, though. Now into the hands of Army. He's under pressure. He's looking for the reset, but oh no, Stack was not quite ready for it. It's okay. ZZ there first for the side of Tachyons, and he's trying to juke around and get rid of that Stack, create an open lane. He finds Octavius Rex down low, but he's under pressure from Juvio, so the pass will not be good. Recovered here by Captain Will, and Captain Will gonna get pre-stacked with Juvio before sending it through. Recovered and slapped forward again by Captain Will, off the rock, up high. They could be looking at an opportunity here if they can get there first. It will be Billyisms with the grab. Billyisms going for the bounce shot. Oh no, just a little bit off and away from the stack. So Octavius Rex, well, tries to find the clear.
Yeah, and the clear is going to be able to get through for the side of Tachyons. As now it's going to be Zizzy looking to go for a goal. Has the pass straight up to Shiny, who is just sitting in place. I believe he was just coming off a stun. So great timing off that pass. Now they're looking at a 3-point lead. Time's winding down. We're almost near the end. We're in just the last quarter here, actually, of round 3. So see what we're going to get here for a game. This response coming in from Tangent.
That is the power of the Strandy right there, whether intentional or not. But you know what? If it works, it works. And that'll put Tangent up by 3. So now, Juvio with it, sending it across over to Captain Will. A back pass to NVM on the back line. He'll send this one up to Billyisms. They do get that stack broken for the side of Tachyons. No, they're back together now under pressure. Billy has to fling this one back across. It will connect with NVM up on the ceiling. But he's kind of in the same place with Juvio, so he's looking for a lane. Finds one down low to Billy. Billy, quick cut to Juvio, but shut down by Shiny and cleared, well, almost cleared through the mid. Back into the hands of Captain Will. Another chance here for Tangent. It's going to be Juvio with it. Down low, looks for NVM. One more cut, also not going to work as ZZ gets the initial clear. Octavius gets another touch, but they cannot find its way out of the bubble. There it is. This time, it is through the midfield.
Yeah, and now it's a race here. Who's going to be able to get that? But MVM getting a nice block. But unfortunately, again, just a few awkward interactions. It's going to have the disc just kind of floating in the midfield, but it's going to be Zizzy there able to bring that one up. Now Army looking to get something cleared over that bounce. Not going to be the best there as NVM's going to be able to take control of it, just missing that little slot between Geo there in the mid. But Billyism's going to be able to get that one cleared all the way down. Now it's going to be whoever can recover this one first, as it's going to be Juvio looking to get a 3-pointer to tie the game up, but unfortunately just a little bit off the mark. But Captain Will with a really good recovery there, just not able to find Billyism sitting down on the boot. But Captain Will once again getting it back in his hands, but a great stun coming out from Zizzy. Now looking at an opportunity here to get this one cleared out. Everyone from the side of Tachyon was there, ready to get that clear, but unfortunately going to find his way into the trap, but now getting moved over.
Oh my, that stack for Tachyons might have gotten together second, but they were faster as they're trying to get this one cleared. Will not be good. Octavius Rex with the grab. Over to Army. Open goal. You cannot do that. Oh no, as that goes in for a 3-pointer, I do believe that is the ice. It's going to leave us with about 10 seconds to go, and you cannot score 6 points in 10 seconds. So this round, this game will go in favor of Tachyons. Let's just see if anybody can take some souvenir points home with them, as we've got 13 seconds left on the clock. NVM walking this one forward. That stack is lurking there for Tachyons, but he does find the lane all the way through, down into the bubble, bouncing right up into the hands of ZZ, who's going to get get one last clear here to finish out the round and finish out the game. Tachion's gonna take this one with the I don't remember who won which round. I don't know if it was reverse sweep, but either way, Tachion's gets the W here.
Yeah, a great game here from both teams. I mean, like we said, I mean, they were, I think, relatively the same score almost the whole way through all 3 rounds, if I'm remembering correctly as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was some crazy back and forth action until Tachion's pulled away there with that final 3-pointer with about 30 seconds to go. So super solid match here by both teams, but we are already late to our next and final match of the evening. We are going back to There Is No Team, who is looking for some redemption after losing earlier. They're going to be taking on Entourage. It's bound to be a good match, so stick around. We will be right back. As promised, we are back with one final match this evening. It will be There Is No Team returning to the stream for another match this evening. And yeah, I did that caption. But yeah, it will be There Is No Team taking on Entourage for our final match this evening. It is some diamond gameplay, excuse me. So it is bound to be a good time. So, caption, what do you think's going through the heads of There Is No Team right now? You think they're gonna let that match from earlier get to them, or you think they're coming in with a clean slate?
No, I think they're the kind of team that's just going to kind of play game by game. I mean, right now they got a little bit of an opportunity. We were talking earlier, I believe, Entourage using a league sub, and I believe it's going to be Sabovia, if I said that correctly. It's going to be subbing in for someone over on their roster. So, I mean, they had some high moments in that game. I mean, you can't let the 0-20 really get to you ever, and I don't think they're going to. I think they're too chill of a team. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, and it will be interesting. I had something to say, and then I completely forgot. This is why I don't cast past about 10:30 at night, because my brain starts leaving the building. But that's fine. That's fine. These teams are here, and they are ready to go. They still have their brains. That's why they're playing a game of Echo Forest here. And the disc is in the middle. The stacks are in the tubes. We are ready to go with this round one for this game. If I had to guess, I'm gonna give it to Entourage, and I'm wrong. I am pleasantly surprised, as There Is No Team will get the first touch on it. It will be tracked down by There Is No Team again. Long 3 coming in, will not be good though, just barely off the ding ring. Recovered here and sent through by one Boosty Boy as that bounces back into the tunnel somehow, so he'll have another chance with it. Long 3 attempt coming through off the backboard, no good the first time, but that's what teammates are for. Unbroken Verdict, picking up that bounce and putting in the 2.
Yeah, and a great job there for Boosty Boy, just recognizing he was open to even just take the 3. I mean, usually what I like saying is no matter what, no matter where you are in the arena, if you have the chance to clear it and you can put it anywhere close to the goal, do it, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, that's not what he did, but I felt like saying that anyways.
For sure. I mean, that is the strat, because you know, you're right. You don't know what could happen, and even if you just put it off the backboard, it's really easy for your stack to come in and clean it up. And my goodness, while I'm rambling, Guygasm getting it done here with the first 3 points for the side of There Is No Team, and a very quick lead change gonna go into their favor. So now a little bit over, or a little bit under 9 minutes to go, and There Is No Team is up by 1.
Yeah, so possession going to be taken here. Caroline's going to be taking over QB here for Entourage. As it's going to be White Dragon and Nathan putting in a lot of fakes, seeing if they can get a bite going, but that pass back going to be going back to Caroline, seeing if they can get something going. It's going to be Unbroken Verdict now, just sending this one down the field, but it's going to be Tint able to recover it and just send it off the wall. But Unbroken Verdict's going to be right there to take it back, but Rad Nathan P going to be there with the stun. 3-pointer is not open, so now looking to get this pass down low. The goalie is stunned. Getting down low, though, there for the save. Unfortunately, not able to get to the right spot, as Okami is going to be able to get that one in.
Caroline hit the deck. She just dropped. And that was so close. Almost so impressive. But, you know, that will go in for points in the end. And it'll be There Is No Team up by 3 here, as this gets sent through up into the hands of, oh, nobody. That's bouncing loose into the There Is No Team bubble. Slapped away here by Guygasm, excuse me, up into the hands of the Akami. Slapped again, but Caroline Rose on that back line, sending this one up. One boosty boy getting it done, driving in that 18-meter-a-second shot to put another 2 points on the board for Entourage.
Yeah, great job from Entourage, able to get a recovery there. And one boosty boy, again, just faking it to force the goalie to get out of goal and just finding a way past him. There's a really tight angle there for Boosty Boy to get that shot in, and well, he did it, and now it's going to be B White Dragon taking it back over, looking to get this pass through, as Rad Nathan P there going to be able to take it over. However, the Geo going to be in the way, but White Dragon right there for recovery. Now, a little bit of bouncing back and forth. Some unfortunate bounces coming out from Tin is going to be able to lead it for Entourage to retake over possession, as now we are looking at a wide open goal for just a second here. It gets taken back over, but the missed shot going to be bringing it right back down the other side of the arena.
It's going to be a race here, and it will be won by Caroline, who gets the stun. Great work there. She'll send this one across down to one boosty boy, down low to Sabovia underneath the boot, who's just going to chill out for a second and wait for the goalie stun to come in to take the 3. That was brave, but it paid off, and it's going to get the lead change going in favor of Entourage.
Yeah, and that's a nice lead change as well. Now up by 2 points for Entourage. Really patient there on the boot as well. I thought we were waiting for a pass, but that goalie stun coming out and getting the 3-pointer works even better, as now it's going to be Tint looking to just go for a little bit of a boosting play here, as Nathan P going to be getting attacked from behind there from one boosty boy, looking to get that clear, but going to get a self pass instead. Now finding that clear all the way up from the top, sending it all the way down. That boost from Tint could come in through to beat them, and it does. That slap going to be getting all the way through now. Rad Nathan P looking to get something going for the side of Tint.
Yeah, maybe trying to get something going here, as Rad Nathan does get the clear out in the end. This is bouncing into the bubble. A chance here. Oh no, Ak hit the Geo, but that's what teammates are for. Rad Nathan with the pickup, getting it done, getting the send through, and then getting there for the shot. And he's going to tie this one back up at 7 apiece. And this is quite the game we have going on here. These teams are dead even right now. Nobody quite able to pull ahead, and just barely halfway into this game. So now Caroline Rose picking this one up for the side of Entourage. It's going to bounce into the hands of Unbroken Verdict. He's looking down low, finds Sabovia on the boot again. If he tries this again, I swear. No, he's going to go back to Unbroken Verdict, who will drive this one in on 2 goalies, putting in another 2 points for Entourage.
Well, I mean, the threat of Sabovia at least doing that worked out in their favor. He drew 2 different defenders right over to him, and then left the one player wide open right there on the cross and drive it in for 2 points. It's a great play there for Entourage. As now it's going to be Tint looking to get out and start some offense here once again. B White Dragon will be walking it up a little bit, as Rad Nathan P going to get that one through, but it's going to be a great steal there from Sabovia. I think was that Pussy Boy calling his shot for a second? I don't know what he did there. He gestured something with his hand, but gonna be hitting the post. Unfortunately that's a quick boost coming out from Entourage. One boosty boy able to get that one all the way from the other side, as now it's gonna be reset back to Caroline, trying to get that clear but not able to find it. Awkward bounce right off the wall.
She might not have found the clear, but she does find Sabovia, and that eventually finds Unbroken Verdict. This is tossed through into the tint bubble. Unbroken Verdict not able to convert, though. It will be back into the... Wait, that couldn't be Unbroken. I don't know who that was, but they missed. It's now in the hands of Sabovia at the bow tie, who hands this one off to Caroline. She's under a little bit of pressure here from White Dragon, so she'll send this one across over to Sabovia. Quick cut to one boosty boy, and that will be another 2 points for Entourage.
Yep, so now developing a little bit more of a lead here. Entourage coming into this kind of midway part here of the half. You could call it the third quarter. I don't know. Hit now going to be coming through for an offensive joust. B White Dragon, and be walking a little bit more too. He usually tries to stay back a little bit, but he's getting the space now to walk it a bit more. But a great stun there from Boosty Boy is going to be able to change hands in recovery. And it's Caroline, or sorry, Unbroken Verdict, getting 2 more points.
I just want to talk about what one boosty boy did there to create that turnover. Hiding behind that Geo to bait the pass to Akame and getting the stun before it even got to him. That was beautiful. That whole play, was built upon that move right there. So great job. But now, Tint down by 6, about 2.5 minutes left to go. They've got to start getting some points on the board quickly, as that's up to Rad Nathan. Rad Nathan tossing this one up high. I think looking for Akame, but it's going to find one boosty boy instead. He is not able to get the clear, and the stack is together for Tint. He's going to get stunned out, though. Oh, no, by the side of Entourage. Another clear attempt that doesn't go through, this time bouncing into the trap area, into the hands of the Akame.
Now the Akame going to be backing it up a little bit, trying to force a defender out, and Sabovia going to be forced a little bit further out, but is going to be able to get the stun off Akame. But the great pass finding its way to Guygasm, who is hanging off of the post. Going to be another 2-pointer here for Tint. So trying to cut into this lead at the bottom part of the game here. Only going to be a couple minutes left. We're looking at a 13-9 game, so we'll see if Tint can maybe create a little bit of an interception going on this offensive joust, and see if they can really change momentum of this game.
Yeah, we shall see. Down by 2, that's a minimum of 2 goals. They've definitely got the time for it. As that pass gets up to one boosty boy in the tunnel, he's walking this one forward with Rad Nathan coming up behind him. He's keeping an eye on him, very smart. Eventually crosses over to Sabovia at the cloud. Sabovia on the ceiling, going back to one boosty boy. One boosty boy, a big cross attempt. That was very brave, but Guygasm able to read it and get this one almost sent through. The interception coming here from Caroline, but the stun from Guygasm lets the Akame get to it, and the Akame is going to toss this one up into the bubble. Entourage already home to pick this one up, though, and this time the clear will be good. Oh, almost.
As Red Nathan's going to be able to take control of that one, but one boosty boy now looking for a possible mail slot. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find it, but his teammate now, or more or less him, he's back. He's taking the shot, but he missed it, as it's going to be going back into the hands of, I believe that was White Dragon, but unfortunately Guygasm coming through with a headbutt right out of his hands. It's a great save coming back through for Tint as they're looking to recover it, but it's going to be Caroline able to get that, but quickly stunned out by Rad Nathan P. Looking at a couple of goalies there, a quick pass up, a quick pass back, and one more pass to B White Dragon. Going to be putting that one through for 2 more points. Only going to be a few seconds left, I believe, when they come out of these tunnels in order to get another couple points to tie this game up.
That was some great work. I was so nervous for them when they were working their way into the bubble all clumped like that, but they managed to get spread out enough to fake out the defense and create that cut play and get the points on the board. So now they have got to act quickly as Caroline gets this one sent across. Rad Nathan pressuring the first pass, but the pass does get off to one boosty boy, and with this one last clear, it might be it. Maybe one more shot opportunity. Oh no, as that is sent into the Tint bubble, and Entourage taking this one just barely here in round 1, 13-11.
Yeah, and I mean, right there, just some really nice quick plays, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, near about the end for Entourage to really gain them a little bit of a lead and making Tint play some catch-up work, which Tint did a fantastic job almost coming back there, just, again, putting themselves in with just a point with about 20 seconds or so left. So, a really close game. It's almost anyone's game coming into the next couple rounds.
Yeah, definitely anyone's game, especially if there is no team keeps playing like that. I mean, Entourage definitely had their footing first and definitely had the momentum at the beginning of the round, but I feel like there is no team found themselves closer to the end of that round. They found a way to counter those quick stacks from Entourage and work it around a little bit more, get some passing going. I think the biggest thing there is no team would need to work on in this round if they want to send it to a round 3 is just connecting on those passes and being looking a little bit more before sending it across, because just like we saw in that Ethereal versus Overkill game, I'm sorry, not Ethereal, Overkill, Odyssey versus whoever Odyssey. There's no team. Same problem, same team. Yeah, Zeus and Mamba finding their way in the lanes, and Entourage is doing the same thing against There Is No Team right here and right now. So the same issue, can they address it this time before it's too late?
That is what this round will answer, as we're going to be quickly out on the round. It looks like it's going to be Tint winning the joust once again here to open up the round. A good recovery here for Rad Nathan P, getting this one sent behind, but unfortunately not able to find the goal, as it's going to be back over to the side for one Boosty Boy there, just trying to get that one sent out. A quick stack at least here coming in from Tint to recover a little bit of defense here. A good pass going across the Unbroken Verdict, but a great dive coming out from White Dragon, stealing the goal away from Entourage. But one Boosty Boy able to get a recovery. Now it's going to be sent low for Zabovia, as he's looking to get a back pass here now to Caroline, maybe setting up a bit more patient offense. Rad Nathan P getting back in action here on defense, but it's going to be a quick pass right behind, but the post going to be in the way, but another recovery here from Entourage, as Sabovia going to be getting that one back up to the top of the backboard, and one Boosty Boy going to be putting that one away for 2 points.
Great work there by Entourage. That quick pass from Sabovia was so great. He managed to pull all those defenders toward him, and one Boosty Boy was looking at an open goal from 2 meters out. I mean, great work there. But now, There Is No Team looking to answer back. Here comes a dribble play. I don't think we've seen that yet from them this evening, as that's down low to Rad Nathan, across over to the Akami, back on the backboard to Guygasm. Holy, the speed, the turnaround on that was so great, and just like that, we are tied back up at 2.
And exactly what you said, Tint just has to get their passes kind of connecting a little bit more, maybe go a few extra plays on that offensive joust, and they're going to be finding goals exactly the way they just did, as now we have Entourage now going out for their offensive joust, and a quick boost there. As you see, I don't know who it was just passing. Unfortunately, a missed pass there. Could be a recovery here for Tint, but it is a good slap coming out from one Boosty Boy, able to recover that for Entourage. Wide open goal for just a second, but the post gonna be in the way once again of a 3-pointer, as they're looking for a clear, but a good recovery there from Caroline, but a quick stack. Gonna be a quick stun, as Kygasm gonna be sending that one right down. The shield's in the way, but like you say, that's what teammates are for. Rad Nathan P putting that one in for 3 points.
Absolutely, that is what teammates are for. Sometimes you just gotta take the 3 and you leave it up to your teammates to figure it out later. But you know what? If it works, it works, and that will go in for some points. And it'll put There Is No Team up 5-2. Definitely what you want to see from them right here, right now, if they want to take this to a round 3, as this will be White Dragon sending it through, getting the bounce into the bubble of Entourage. It's going to be a stack race, but a lot of stuns coming through. All of those names are grayed out. Eventually into the hands of one Boosty Boy, who gets the slap up toward the midfield, but it's going to take some wacky bounces back into his own hands. The steal from Akami, but only for a second. One Boosty Boy grabbing it right back and sending this one through, up looking for Sabovia. Open 3 opportunity. Will not quite work out for them though, but they will keep the possession, as Unbroken Verdict recovers across over to Sabovia, driving in. The goalie stun coming through from one Boosty Boy means that'll go in for 2.
And there you go, well-timed goalie stun, gonna leave its way open right for another 2 points there for the side of Entourage. So it is still Tint in the lead by 1 point. Plenty of game left though, as now again Tint look to be mixing up a little bit on this offensive joust, see if they go back and They are. It's B White Dragon going to be able to get a little bit of room. He's going to get this one pass all the way up to Alchemy. Has that pass down. Almost looked like a wide open goal for a second, but Rad Nathan P wisely holds on to it. A good backboard shot coming in. Unfortunately, just missing. Took a bit too much off that middle diamond, as it's going to be there's a flip up with the headbutt save coming out from Caroline. She could do it the first time, but she can do it the next, as it's now back to White Dragon. Guygasm now looking to come in, missing that pass off the backboard, but trying to lay it down, but another stop coming in from Entourage.
Oh my, I mean, that was insane to keep this drive alive and keep it out of their goal. Maybe getting some points here as Caroline Rose has it just outside the bubble, looking down low for Sabovia, but Guygasm with the read, the interception, and the send through. Stacks for both teams are together, but stacks from both team will overshoot the first time. Eventually recovered here by White Dragon. He's going to send this one across to Rad Nathan, looking for that quick cut in, but headbutt and the slap out means it'll be in the hands of Caroline Rose, and she's going to get this one cleared all the way through.
And the stack's going to be right there, as it's going to be an attempt at a 3, but unfortunately just a little bit off the mark for one boosty boy, as now it's Alchemy who's going to be able to try to send that one out. Geo going to be in the way, so one boosty boy once again with possession, trying to get some jukes going on, but B White Dragon there to stun him out, but it's going to be Unbroken Verdict able to pick that one up, recover the disc, and throw it in for another 2 points.
Yeah, great work there by Entourage to get it done and get those points in. And that will be another lead change because Entourage is back on top now at 6-5. But still anyone's game, barely halfway through. This will be White Dragon picking it up for the side of Tint. A beautiful pass through up to Guygasm. He's under pressure from that stack. They will force Guygasm to just drop it basically. Somehow, Rad Nathan coming away with it though and getting it sent back to Akemi. Akemi resetting back to White Dragon. He's under pressure from that stack. He'll send it across over to Guygasm, who walks this one forward. Big cut over to the Akemi. What a pass. Great work there by Tint, and another lead change coming through.
Yeah, and Tint doing a really good job this round getting their passing together. As we see a stoppage coming to play, I'm assuming it's going to be coming in from the side of Entourage, as they're probably trying to maybe figure out what's going on. Tint's getting some great passes that they looks like they could have had something happen there.
Yeah, no, Boosty went over. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, 1 point is maybe a little soon to be taking a mental timeout, so who knows. But, you know, whatever works, whatever you got to do. Maybe a tech issue, I'm not totally sure. But the unpause already coming right on back through. So we're going to get this game back underway. Entourage down by 1 here with the offensive joust with about 4 minutes to go. So it's going to be Caroline picking this one up for the side of Entourage. And she's going to play very patiently before sending this one across. Just a little too low for one boosty boy. It will be recovered by White Dragon. Sent forward just a bit. Rad Nathan P. Open lane. Oh my goodness. I mean, 13 meters a second, but who cares? That is a bottom pocket 3 right there.
That is an angle to throw that 3-pointer at, too. That was a great shot coming out for Rad Nathan P. And a great job trying to really attacking the disc and getting the pressure on from Tint, as now it's going to go back over to the side of Entourage to see what they can do on this offensive joust here. It's going to be Caroline, and again, Rad Nathan P just shooting right on past her, but it's going to be, once again, unguarded there, able to get something up, but a great steal from Guygasm, looking at an open 3, a little too high, though, and Rad Nathan P, unfortunately, just a little out of position to get that recovery, but it is going to be Alchemy who's able to pick that one back up, has a wide open Guygasm right across, not able to grab onto the shield, however, so forced to send that one back and try to sort some more offense out here. Alchemy now looking to get this one down. B White Dragon right on the nest, and he's gonna come down to put that one in for 2 points. Now Tint leading 12-6.
What a duck by White Dragon. A great work there to get rid of that defender and get the one-on-one with the goalie. And wow, there is no team starting to run away with this one now. 12-6. Definitely still not over. That's still only technically 2 threes, and there's time for 3 twos if they want to go that route as well. But Entourage needs to move quickly if they still want to take this game in 2 rounds. One boosty boy getting the interception on the back line now. And he's going to walk this one forward. That stack for Tint just broke apart, so he's able to get that cross over to Caroline. Caroline now very carefully trying to get away from that pressure from the Akami. Oh my goodness. She just got rid of him in style, but they're not able to convert on the opportunity. Not at first, at least. Caroline getting another hand on it, but this time stolen away by the Akami and not quite cleared through. It's going to take a wacky bounce off of some midfield geos. One boosty boy just pushing it forward, but Gygasm is there. Clear still not good. Up to Caroline, and you know, it might have taken several tries, but in the end, Entourage gets it done with another 2-pointer.
And the one thing you're seeing a good job, I kind of noticed that Gygasm's doing is, even when the whole team's trying to really attack and force some pressure, he's still staying back in goal. He's kind of hiding back there, just waiting to see if they'll just kind of bite on a 3, as they know they probably know some 3s would help them out right now. So something to keep your eye out. Maybe Gygasm can get a snag from back there, but right now it's BY Dragon forcing this one up. Again, time is kind of on the side here for side of Tint. They might want to play it as a little bit of a dribble play. Comes up here, wide open 3 for just a second. They're going to try to take advantage of it, but the post going to be in the way again here for Tint. But it's going to be a nice recovery here. One boosty boy just going to be trying to send that one out. It's going to get stuck right above the tunnel as they're finally able to find a little spot there. As Caroline now almost looked like she wanted to go for a shot, but it was a good job there from Tint to have that goalie right there, and that pass back to Sabovia. Gonna be putting that one in. So now crawling back up, only a 2-point lead for Tint.
Excellent decision making there by Caroline Rose, recognizing the goal wasn't open, flipped up to look at her options in the backfield, decided to drive in herself, and then found that open pass to get the 2. So now it is all coming down to the wire. This could be the last drive of this game. All Tint needs to do is hold on here to send it to a round 3 as that bounces up into the hands of White Dragon. White Dragon across, quick flick up high. It's going to be a stack race for this. It will be recovered by one boosty boy. They've got 15 seconds to do something with it. The clear getting stalled at midfield, but oh no, overshot by all of the players on both teams and sent back through the mid. This could be it as they have an open goal opportunity. Rad and Nathan sending in, oh, almost sending in. I lied to you. No points. I almost got excited, but that's okay because they are still going to take this round and we are going to a round 3.
Yeah, and I mean, pretty much reverse of what happened. This round 3 is going to be interesting. This is where I like to say this. I can almost guarantee an overtime. I mean, you had Tint losing by 2 points and then Entourage losing by 2 points. I mean, take the difference. You're going to overtime in round 3 to end out the night. That's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what more could we ask for? And, you know, both teams almost, you know, it was a 2-point differential at the end of each of those rounds, and it ended very similar where, you know, the team that was down tried to claw back, was down by a pretty substantial amount, and still got it back down to within 2 points. So, I mean, this round 3 could be super, super interesting. I certainly hope it is. And I mean, a round 3 overtime, what more can you ask for? Tint definitely figuring it out in terms of the passing. You hit the nail on the head earlier when they started pulling away with that lead. They figured out how to connect and get around that Entourage stack. So if they can keep that up, we're going to see another very close round 3. If Entourage ups the pressure of that stack and can shut down the passing once again, who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, and it's obviously, again, Tint just has to keep up the passing. It almost seemed like there was some weird... There's been a lot of really weird interactions with the disc kind of in midfield between these two guys a few times. And I'm hoping we see a little bit more of that, because that's when you see them just slowly trying to fight back for the disc on the other side of the arena. That's always great.
Yeah, for sure. And this time the joust going in the favor of There Is No Team. This round 3 is underway. The Akami with the pickup and the quick flick across, looking for Gygasm. It does connect. He's looking for Rad Nathan down low, but it finds the Akami instead. He's under pressure from Sabovia, though, and it'll be picked up and cleared out by one boosty boy.
Yeah, all the way down to the other side. It looks like it's going to be Tent. First one there to recover it, and a great slap by Caroline.
Oh, no.
Able to pick that one up. 2 points going in for the side of Entourage. What an unbelievable steal.
Newton Dad in the background saying the library is open because did you see that read? Caroline getting it done with the interception and turning it around for some very quick points. Oh my, as this is now sent up into the hands of Red Nathan, up to the Akami. Ak going down low, looking for that cross to Guygasm, but it'll be picked off by that Entourage stack instead. A beautiful dribble attempt does not work out for them though. Into the hands of Red Nathan. Long 3 attempt comes through, and it will be good. Very similar to how the last round started. It'll be Tint up by 1.
Yeah, and just like that, it's going to be Tint pulling that lead.